Hi, so in this session, I will just go over the basics of Git. So Git is a source code control system, and it's very powerful with multiple features and lot of integrations with many IDEs and different uh, developers deployment tools. So CI/CD, when we talk about CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment, or something like DevOps, it's very important to have knowledge on Git, because that's where all the code and all like the YAML files and everything that we worked on, they need to be checked in. There has to be a source code a place where these files will be, and Git makes it very easy. So in my GitHub account, I created a test repo. So when I create a test repo, there is, as you can see, there is no file in it. So let's look at what it is. So what I did is creating a new repo. If you do from command line, you can do git init, and then you can add the files in it, and then you can commit using git commit -m with the comment in it. You can branch out using git branch, and then when you want to add it to the GitHub, you do remote add origin, or you can also do git push -u origin, which means it will be merged, it will be pushed to the main branch. So in my case, I created a repo through the GitHub, and now I want to but I want to work on, like, normally, like, if you have multiple repos in your organization and you want to work with someone, you want to collaborate on that with them, then you start with git clone. So you basically clone the repo, right? So let me see. So let's say if I want to clone it, and I want to bring the stuff on my machine, and I'm working here, right, in my, so I'm in my projects folder. It can be any folder. I have nothing here, if you see. And if I do a git clone, it will bring everything. So right now, if you see, there is nothing in it, because there was just a test repo, and I can go in the test repo, right? There will be a readme. Now if I want to add a file, right, so if I say vi hello.txt, and I can just add any file. This is just a testing. So my file is added, but right, I have this file here, and I'm certain that I want to push it back to the branch. So in this case, I'm still working on the main branch, but the best practice is to create your own separate feature branch, or your own module branch, or system branch, whatever works, and then work on that branch, and eventually you merge that with the main. But let's see, in this case, if we have only one branch, now I'm ready to push it back. So I'm going to see what is my option. Okay, let's say I want to do git push, because I am ready, and I am, so first thing I need to do is git add, because this is a new file I added. So I will do, because it's still in my local, right, and it's not still gone in there. So I will say git add hello, and then I will do git commit, because um, before I want to before I want to push it, I need to commit it, and will be just some comment will be test, and I want to commit hello. So it inserted it, and then I can do a git push. So there's also a git. If you just do git, it will show you what all you can do with it, right? So I can do a git push, which is this option, push one, right? Update remote reference with associated object, and we can do a git help if you don't want. No, so let me do git push. Okay, so in this case, I need to first authenticate, because I need to reset to make sure that, because I'm pushing it and I don't have permission, so I need to make sure that the ID that I'm using has the right privileges. So when you're ready to push, it needs your authentication, right? So either you can use username or password, or it can be via SSH, so that you don't have to enter that every time. There are multiple ways to do it, or you can also have a token, and you don't need to put your password. So token can be generated from the GitHub itself. So I was able to commit and push, right? So now let me see on the, so where was it? This is my repo, right? So if I refresh it, you see the this is the new file over here. So basically, that's how it's not it's pretty straightforward with simple couple of commands. You just need to remember for Git, and then you can integrate. There are a lot of it can be integrated with any IDE. Like if you're using uh, Visual Studio Code, there are a lot of extensions for Git, and then it can directly pull, push, and all that stuff can be done. You don't have to use the CLI for that.